Hi, this is Travis coming to you from the beautiful ranges of MHF Enterprises Shooting Academy in Denison, Illinois. Today we're talking a little bit on basic pistol fundamentals again. And specifically what I want to talk to you about is how to load your pistol. Now I know what you're saying, I know how to load a pistol, but I bet you don't know all the nuances of how to do it really, truly, and correctly. I see hundreds of people out here on the range, and I see so many people struggling to do pistol loading that I just wanted to give you the right way to do it. There is a certain technique that you can use that gives you a definite mechanical advantage on manipulating the firearm to get it loaded. So we want to talk about that, and then I want to talk to you about the training aspects of doing a proper pistol load. So what I see a lot of the time is people tend to take and grasp their slide like this and try to pull the slide back. And when you're doing it that way, you're relying entirely on the pinch strength of these two fingers, and that is hard to pull back. So if you're an older person, a smaller person, or someone that's had issues with their hands, this can be a very difficult way to work the slide to load your gun. These serrations on the rear are put there for a reason. And you want to know the way to do it correctly that gives you a mechanical advantage to manipulating the gun is after you seat the magazine, you roll your hand right over the top like this. And I want to grasp that gun with the meaty parts of my hand on one side and the fingertips on the other. Once I have a hold of that, that's relying on grip strength, not pinch strength. And I get to use my whole hand. Then instead of pulling the slide back, what you want to do is anchor this arm, and you actually push the frame of the gun forwards. And you push it forwards enough that it hits the stops and pulls the slide out of your hand. And that lets the springs do all the work of closing the slide so you get it in battery correctly. So again, you would seat it, come across the top, and you would push through like that to get your loading done. And there is a definite mechanical advantage. This is much easier to do than we're trying to rely on pinch strength and pull the slide towards you. So that's the mechanical reason why you'd want to load that way. Now the second thing I want to talk to you about is the training aspects. You know, for decades, to me, when they would say load and make ready, it was almost an afterthought or a necessary evil to put bullets in the gun. You just pull the gun out of the holster, slop a magazine in, get one in as quick as you can. You just want to get it over so you can get on with the drill. But like we've talked about before, in today's world, ammunition is scarce. It's a precious commodity. So we want to maximize the training we can get and while we minimize the amount of ammo that we spend out shooting. So doing a proper load is a great way to maximize your training. So let me walk you through how this is a great training benefit. So I'm squared up to my target, you get command to load and make ready. First thing is practice a perfect draw stroke. So I want to acquire that master grip, get that gun out of the holster, press into my grip, extend out, get my eyes used to going from the target into that front sight and get that good sharp front sight focus. Once I've established that, I'm going to bring this gun back, just like I'm going to practice a reload now. I do a proper draw with my magazine, insert that into the gun, flip my hand over, here's my loading practice, rack that through, come back and reacquire my grip, get my eyes focused back into the front sight. I'll come back down into low ready, take a breath, and then I want to practice a perfect reholstering. Make sure the clothing is clear, watch the gun into the holster, and we're set. So I've accomplished the same thing as if I just threw a magazine in and slopped one into the chamber, but I've got a lot of training benefit of practicing a perfect draw, a perfect reholster, and a perfect reload, plus getting my eyes used as transitioning from the target to the front sight 2 times. So you get a lot of training benefit out of doing it that way. So let me show you how that would be. Just load one up just like I'm trying to get myself into the habit of doing every time, and show you how it looks like. So we get the command, shooters, load and make ready. I'll get my draw, Come up. Back into the sights. Make sure I'm clear. Watch it into the holster, and I'm set. There we go. How to maximize your training, plus the proper mechanical technique for doing a reload. Thanks for watching. This is Travis coming to you from MHF Enterprises. Come train with the best and forget the rest. See you soon.